Okay, talk about being late. Wow. Hey, I am Zedmod. I've renewed my endless reserves, and the imitation game dropped. What's that? 12 hours ago. So I am incredibly late. My apologies. I've been in meetings and performance reviews and just stuff all day long. And then I attacked stage one a couple minutes ago, or 59 seconds ago, and I got a phone call. So just overall craziness. Now, you probably already finished Imitation Game. Maybe you haven't. I figured I'd just go ahead and do it anyways, because my main doesn't get it for 9 hours. So some of you probably haven't got it quite yet. But pretty good rewards for stage one. I got a shard, we got some glow sticks, and an intel. So that's not something that I'm going to complain about. Let's move on to stage two. Now, today, in case you haven't noticed yet, is Hookah Mania. Yes, the one of the best manias that ever maniaed. I mean, anytime you can get heavies and Zookas for cheap, I am definitely, and I mean, anytime you get Zookas for cheap, really, but some added bonus heavies, I'm definitely not going to complain about. Stage two, obviously, I'm just farming some extra GBE so we can Bart out the core. Bart. Don't have a cowman. Yes, a little bit of a dad joke. Gotta have the occasional dad joke. Against Semeniski, we go and... Oh, man. Just frags. I gotta get Silly Merp on here one of these days again. Her version of the sad trombone trumps all other... I get kind of sad the fact that I can't use the word trumps anymore. The POTUS has sort of ruined the term trumps. Obviously coming from cards, but I assume the term trump comes from cards, but he's kind of ruined the term to trump something, because now, before it was like to be better than, and now it's almost to be worse than. Not to delve into politics, but yeah. Kind of funny how everyday phrases can get ruined by other things. I mean, but maybe I'm sure there's a subset of people on the population that thinks the term to trump something is better. I mean, he does have supporters, I assume. No one that I know, but I'm sure he has his own supporters. So away from politics, I backpedal quickly. Stage 4, what do we got? Let's have a look. Let's just hit it. We'll deal with more stages later. Stage 4. Against 861026, 86753099. Really don't want to hit that mine. Thank you for the last second barrage. That's two straight, I think, stages that had the headquarters upgrading. Are we getting a trend happening here? I'm curious. I can't remember if that was last stage. One of the stages already has had the upgrading headquarters, I think. I feel like we had it last week, too. I wonder if that's like a thing? Someone who's paying more attention, please let me know. I just got home from a long day of meetings and dinner. I just had dinner for work as well, which is kind of hard to complain about, but at the same time, once work's over, you kind of want to be done. But it's kind of hard to complain about a free meal at the same time. So I'm just going to put that complaint in my back pocket and carry on. But I mean, it is 20 after 9 p.m. So 20 after 9 p.m. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Let's have a look back. I just want to quickly double check, because I feel like, which stage was it? I don't think it was stage 1. Stage 1, not upgrading. Stage 2, let's have a look at stage 2 quickly. Were you up? Someone, yeah, stage 2 was upgrading. There we go, I knew it. I do pay a little bit of attention. I mean, oh, stage 3 was upgrading too. What? Oh man, come on, stage 5. That's 3 out of 4 stages that were upgrading. Come on, stage 5. Make it a thing. Oh man, that's a little bit unfortunate, but nonetheless, at least they have something upgrading. Is that the trick to getting into Imitation Game? If so, I have no chance, because I have been maxed for goodness knows how long. I'm hoping that there's no hidden mines behind that sniper tower, because I have zero patience for looking at things. Why I still have Everspark loaded, I don't know. Star. Did I do one too many ha's? Might have, but not terribly relevant. Let's get into the kill zone, the snuggle spot, whatever you want to call it. If you have another name for it, please let me know. I mean, so far, snuggle spot is the winner in my mind, but there may be other good names for it that I just am not aware of. We're going to use a whole bunch of medkits, which I over-medkit. I over-medicate for shizzle. Yes, I just said for shizzle. Stage 5 is down, Mr. Still one too many ha's, I think. Or one not enough on their part is probably more accurate. Stage 6 is where the fun begins. What do you got for us? Stage 6, 1 ice. Another upgrading headquarters. Holy crow, that's 4 out of 6 so far. That's a thing. That's a trend. 4 out of 6. That is more than a couple. I suppose that's a few. I don't know how to define it, but my goodness, there is something here. 4 out of 6. I mean, how often do you see a base upgrading its headquarters? Not 4 out of 6. Not, what is that? That is 66% of the bases, and I just lost most of my troops as I was trying to do math. Even just lost more troops trying to do math. My goodness, 4 to 6 is not hard math, and I just lost all of my troops as a result. Now, will we be able to pull this off? I'm going to put, might as well use our hero, I suppose. Now, 1 shock there, 1 shock there, 1 shock there, I suppose. Uh-oh, am I going to lose on stage 6 because of my terrible math abilities? Let's get another shield out there. Maybe we can save it by the shield. Oh gosh, we're going to lose and we're going to die. And it's going to be terribly, terribly, terribly embarrassing. Wow. This stage was so ridiculously easy too. I'm so sorry that you had to see this. Just hoping that the barrage would do some sort of miracle. That was embarrassingly, embarrassingly bad. But at least we have endless reserves now, and let's get brick backloaded. I don't know. Don't do that. That was like this stage 7 was so ridiculously easy, and I just didn't do a side drop. That's what it started out as. Just do a side drop, please. Alex, I wish you got the intel and the diamonds for that absolutely atrocious fail. But onwards and upwards. Keeping our delay this time and walking at a reasonable pace. I mean that last attack was just awful. Ugh. Nonetheless, we will overcome. Come on. Getting back to the kill zone approximately. That flare's going to expire, so I'm going to drop my smoke a little bit forward and only use 1 in the hopes that maybe, we're probably going to lose troops here. Let's just shock a bunch of things and medkit a bunch of things and hope for the best with a bunch of things. Oh gosh, that was not a good stage. Please do better than that. Let me know how you do on stage 6. I assume most people did it with like 0 losses, but that was awful. What are the chances of stage 7 being under construction? I'm going to say pretty slim. I'm going to give it a 1 to 10 odds. Let's have a look. Oh man, an SG baby account, 1 attack, shield generator. This is not good odds whatsoever. And we've got a couple mortars at the back, which will be a little bit annoying. And there's a little bit of ice. Okay, it's time for Hookah Mania. Woot woot. Let's get some heavies loaded. I'm going to load 2 boats of heavies. 90% off, pretty good deal. Now, let's get our heavies loaded. Okay, let's just go like so. What I'm thinking is I'm going to get behind the headquarters. I'm going to get rid of this mortar so that it's not annoying. I'm going to shock this stuff. I'm going to park right above that cannon that's under construction, like right in that gap right in there where I'm tapping that you can't see that I'm tapping in this like circle of pain. And then we're just going to hit the core. And I'm really hoping my heavies can withstand a little bit of rocket launcher 11 and hope for the best. That shock mine's going to be a problem. Zero planning, zero thinking, just full speed ahead. Just get the barrage out front. My thinking behind the barrage out front is that I always want to let my heavies get a little bit of chance to get out front. And then hopefully we can get one artillery. Yeah, two artilleries. So 2 artillery cost us, what's that, 8 GBE, and we got 12 back. So don't put your buildings touching one another. They have cooties. Don't do it. Now for the Chinese fancy drop and the walk and the smokes, and we're going to walk right to about there is my thinking. It doesn't really matter. The delay does not matter so much when you have heavy Zooka, because you want... I just lost a heavy to that boom mine. We'll go right into there. Nice wide fat smokes. I really, really hope we can pull this off. I've got enough for 3 shocks, I think. Nope, probably just 2 shocks, actually. Let's do one more in there. Come on, heavies. Just come on, heavies. Now, we're going to have to shock this stuff again. Oh, man, my heavies are getting overshot. I might have a... my heavies are gone, that's why. I only have 1 heavy left. Not going to do it. HQ18 unboosted, did not have enough firepower. I can't believe that. Totally, probably should have dropped a bed kit there, to be honest, but darn. We did in the neighborhood, what is that? That base had, so we did about 470,000 with hookah, which is pretty good considering it's only HQ18 and it's unboosted. So just my heavies, I mean, all of these boom cannons and cans just shot my heavies' faces off. Maybe I should have used an extra boat of heavies. Would have been nice to have 8 boats there, but 1, 2, 3, and 4 I just couldn't pull off the miracle. A little bit unfortunate, but that is Imitation Game. I mean, stages 1 through 6 were very, very easy. I just totally got overconfident and botched stage 6. So I hope you enjoyed. My apologies for being late. Hopefully this was still of some use to you. Get your pets spayed or neutered, and I will talk to you in the next little bit. Peace.